Hi and welcome. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming everyone to my channel with all my love and all my heart. What a wonderful day. I am so excited. I love 11/11. It's just, in fact, I was sharing that with my friend that it is more important to me than my own birthday. I don't know. I just feel very aligned with that energy. So it was wonderful for me to be able to hold the space for so many of you in the morning to do the meditation. There's a live meditation I did, and it is going to stay on my channel up for anybody who tunes in. I did set the meditation. Before the meditation, I set the intention that it be for the highest good and highest good for all, each one of you, and let whatever energies are coming forth or through me, connecting with you, be in alignment with your soul's growth and according to your own divine plan. So it's not going to interfere with anybody else's or a rush of energy. But still, what I wanted to actually come up here and talk to you before I go in for another session today is that sometimes when we are going through these periods of activations or going through the period of a deeper meditation, a cleansing, when energies are coming down and pouring in through us, when the spiritual energy comes in, it moves in through the etheric body, we have the mental body, the emotional body, and then it comes in into our physical body, right? So what happens is that when that spiritual energy is coming in, just think of it as the energy is flushing through the system. Once it's flushing through the system, if there are blockages like in that pipe or in that drainage system, then things are going to be coming up to the surface. So sometimes what happens is that people begin to feel, you may feel drained, you may feel tired, exhausted, irritable. So there are many symptoms that start to come up when we are going through a period of awakening or we've gone through a period of a spiritual download. So this video is actually valid for anyone when we're going through a period of awakening or a period of downloads that we have. So what is it that we can do? I mean, if you're experiencing headaches or you're experiencing, let me go down the list of a few things and then I'll go down on some of the things that you can do to ease those symptoms for the physical body. So if you're feeling like drained out of energy, like I'm so tired, one of the first things that I recommend for people is that wait. I advise for people to wait about 10 to 12 hours and then do an Epsom salt bath. If you have a bathtub, fill that up and put in I think 1 cup or 1.5 cups of Epsom salts and just bathe in it. And sit in that water for about 20 minutes. Let all the toxins that have come up to the surface, through the mental body, emotional body, now it's coming out through the pores. It just cleanses it out. So salt is a wonderful cleanser for the physical body. And I recommend for people to do the Epsom salt bath in the evenings. And I just tell my clients and people, and I'm like putting this out for the channel for anyone. What happens is it's a personal thing that I've noticed for myself is I tend to be very sensitive to other people after or before a bit of a deep part of a spiritual awakening. So best part is not to be interacting with other people. So I say try to do it if possible, just close to your bedtime, and then you can have a warm tea or warm something to drink, and then kind of go to bed and then rest. So what will happen is then the energies and healing energies can just kind of get more settled in your physical body, and it helps with the release. So you could do that. Okay, so if you're feeling like very drained. Another thing that you can do if you're getting headaches and there's like buzzing in the head, especially when you're getting a buzzing in the head and you're feeling drained, for all of that, one of the best things then is to do, because there's a lot of activation that's taken place, but there's so much blockages in your chakras and in the energy body that it's not having, it's like a traffic congestion taking place. And with that traffic congestion, it needs to we need to shift that up. And if you're feeling tired, then I can say, hey, get up, move, dance, exercise, do something to move the body. So it's like you're shaking up that can. If that's possible, do that. But generally, from what I have seen, in my own personal self and from the clients that I've worked with. I think one of the best things and one of the healing ones is if you can go in nature, you can walk in nature. Like right now, I record in my backyard. I have this beautiful, huge tree, and my feet are planted on the ground. Okay, so what really helps is to ground our energy in this reality. Okay, so when you're connected to Mother Earth and you're around the healing color, green is a healing color for the heart. It's a heart chakra healing color. So it helps to rejuvenate the physical body, it helps to rejuvenate the energy body, the mental body, as well as the spiritual and our emotional bodies. So walk in nature. And if you're not able to walk, I tell people sit under a tree. Trees are going to be very, very healing. Trees are healing. So find a tree. If you can't go for a walk, you can't go hang out in nature, find a tree, be near a tree, by grass. So it will help you a lot as you are integrating the energies and as you're releasing. So when you are near that nature, try to avoid having your electronics around, like your phone is on and you're on your phone, or you're responding to emails and stuff like that. No. We are getting a detox. So with all the technology, wonderful age of Aquarius, I'm an Aquarius, by the way. So with the wonderful age of technology and everything, we're always connected through that medium, but it also has an impact. Technology, although all the radiation has an impact on our physical body, our mental body, and our emotional bodies. So they get overtaxed when we are around electronics a lot. So because I do like a lot of my work like online and I'm on my screen, etc. So I think just at a subconscious level, I was drawn to doing all my stuff outdoors and not indoors. So it's a natural, constant conductor of energy. So that will help you with your headaches, with your feelings of drainage. Now, number third, which I highly recommend for everybody, is to hydrate more. When I'm talking about, I'm recommending, I'm not a physician, so this is not taking over any physicians. No, this is for the energy work, and you're going through meditations, whether it's mine, whether it's through other people, where you're feeling these energetic symptoms, right? Which are showing up in your physical body. Obviously, they're not just energetic symptoms. They are now at a physical level. There's a physical discomfort. We'll talk about the emotional discomfort later, but I wanted to talk about the physical discomfort. So then what will also help is to hydrate, is to drink more water, okay, more fluids. Water is wonderful. If you prefer, you can have like soft I don't know, teas or coffee. Coffee is like a strong stimulant. So I personally make my teas are just like very soft. Generally, teas also have like caffeine. The key is to hydrate. Let me just stick with that. Let's just stick with that. Let's just hydrate. That's the key. And hydration, what it's going to do is going to help you to continue to flush out. Where 70% of physical body is made of water. Okay, so water retains energy. Okay, it's a conductor of energy too. It has in the cellular form, it has all these, and it takes it all over our body, right? So when you're flushing it out, if there are any blockages, it's going to clear it out. You're going to go to the bathroom a lot more, drink more, so it all gets flushes out of the system. One was through the pores, through that saltwater bath. Then the other is you're taking more water. Okay, now let's just use common sense here, and don't get like, Archana, you told us to drink water, so now I'm drinking 50 bottles of water. No, that's not what I said. Just hydrate more. Let's just use common sense, please. Okay, because I'm doing all these things on public forums, and you do need to take care of your own health. Okay, if you need to see a physician, you go do that. This is just from how to integrate the energies that are coming forth that I wanted to share with you. So water is very, very good. It's healing, and especially when you're doing the saltwater bath, you'll notice that you feel a lot more thirsty, because there's been a lot of toxins and warmth and everything's just kind of pulled out, so it'll feel good. So that's another thing that you can do. Another thing you can do, and I used to do a whole bunch of that, is aromatherapy. Okay, so if you are not allergic to aromatherapy, so you can use essential oils. So one of the ones that really work well is lavender. Okay, so lavender is for the upper chakras, and it's also, it releases, it's a mood calmer, so it brings the energy down and it helps you to calm your body. Okay, calm your mind. So when I'm doing and running my baths, I add lavender, I add jasmine, or anything else. I'll add my flower petals on it, just to get that full, like a mind body energy kind of a heal on that. Okay, and the bathtub really is, I know women will just absolutely love it. So men, many of you just will say, I don't want to do a bath, and that's just like whatever. Trust me, it is really going to help you. Try it. Okay, so if for whatever reason you say, hey Archana, I don't have a bathtub, so what do I do? Bathe, long shower, and I just say, okay, take the Epsom salt. Let's get creative. Okay, I shouldn't be telling you all of that. Take the Epsom salt, put it on your body, let the water run. If not that, then you can dip your feet in a bucket and then put Epsom salt there. So then from the bottoms of the feet, then the energy is toxins are being released. Okay, so I covered that. Then another thing you can do is sage. Okay, I don't have any of that here. I just cleared out my table because I need to nap. Sage, yes, sage. Sage is wonderful. Sage is a wonderful. I mean, of course, if you're allergic to sage, then I can't say that. Just take what works for you. I'm just making suggestions and different things that I use and see what helps you. Okay. So sage is wonderful. So you can sage your space, sage yourself, and if you work well with sage, then I'm like sage, 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 sage. Like my daughter absolutely can't stand the smell of sage. I'm like, okay, but she works well with incense. So I have special incense that I bought and brought from India from my healing center, and that those already are spiritually charged. So I have sandalwood, I have lavender, I have rose, so whatever works for her. So she uses incense in her room or essential oils to sage and cleanse her space. Okay, so she doesn't like sage, so she likes essential oils, and she works well with incense. So you see what works for you, right? So you can use incense. Then I use a lot of Tibetan sound bowls, and also I have crystal bowls. I used to do a lot of sound healing during my journey, so I have like many bowls. Just waiting for a healing center so I can place all my crystals and bowls and everything out there. It's one of the things I'm wanting to manifest. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you is you can always cleanse your space with singing sound bowls. So the key is honor your body, honor what you're feeling, honor what you're feeling inside. So sometimes the music can be too jarring, people are too jarring. Then it's okay, and recede. It's a time to kind of retract that part of the energy to bring healing in, so that you can integrate the new light codes that have come in, that have awakened in your DNA. Another thing is that you may begin to feel very sensitive, meaning like, wow, people are saying things and it just seems very amplified. It's because it's like raw nerve, it's like raw wounds. Some wounds that were there for a while that you had not seen or known have come up to the surface, and they're here for healing. They're here for healing. Okay, so you can bring in more integration and light in yourself, okay, to experience more of that. So these are some of my to-go things that I kind of prescribe to everybody when they come in for a healing session or meditation session or deeper sessions with me. I think I'm going to direct them to this video because I'm just sitting there and typing, do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. So try to, the baths I recommend, especially if you're an empath and you pick up other people's energy a lot, I'm like, make it a weekly habit. Okay, make it a weekly habit. Make it another weekly habit to sage your home or cleanse your home with whatever cleansing. The key is, remember one thing, the key is intention. If you put the bath and you say nothing's happening, then it's not going to happen. You got to have faith in whatever you're believing. You've got to have your focus. You've got to direct your energy towards it. When you direct your energy towards it and you believe that it's taking place, then it is going to take place. Okay, so strengthen your own faith and belief in whatever you're doing. Don't follow what I'm saying, what another person's saying. If it resonates in your heart, if it feels right in your heart, then do it. And whatever I'm sharing is based on what I have personally experienced using for myself and doing things for myself. And also, I prescribe to other people, and they have shared that it has helped. So some of the people absolutely cannot stand smoke, or they're asthmatic and stuff like that. So then I'm like, okay, improvise. Let's improvise. You can do the salt bath. You can do the sound bath. You can do, so there are different ways in which you can still bring in that healing. And the key out of all of this is nature. You've got to spend time in nature, because that is going to be the biggest healer for you as you connect with Mother Earth. And you just shut off your phones, you shut off everything, and you're just present and breathing. So just focus your energy on your breath, allow the energy to come in. It doesn't matter, we're not doing any meditation, you're just breathing. So as you're breathing in, you're feeling the energy go through your body and leave the soles of your feet, going into the earth. So that's what's going to keep helping you to ground your energy. Breathing in and then breathing out into the ground, whether you're walking, whether you're sitting under a tree, and that's going to help you to rejuvenate and reconnect. Okay, so this was just it was just so unplanned right now, but someone had emailed me that they were feeling drained, and I'm like, I was writing to that person, and then I thought, you know what, let me just before I go snooze, I need to snooze and then get up before the next session. Let me just come in and tell you guys a little bit about it. So I don't know when this will reach you guys, but the intention is for it to go now. All right. So more on things later. This is just like a quick note to tell you on how to integrate and how to just kind of soften the energies that are coming. All right, loves. I'll talk to you soon. This is Archana here. Bye.